What's up, everybody? We are back for Skeleton Crew episode 3. And honestly, I thought this was the best episode of the series so far. And the good things about this third episode is that the action is the best in the series. You know, you get to fly around in the ship with all the characters. You have that in the second one, at least with the kids. But in this episode, it's just much better, and I really like it. And so another thing would be the main adult character, Judd. We get to learn a lot about, who he is, and there are just a lot of things I didn't expect to learn so quickly. Another thing is AT-ATN is very obviously something that is super important. And yes, it was sprinkled in there in episodes 1 and 2, but here they mention it a lot. Where AT-ATN, this is a place that was hidden from the rest of the galaxy, and it's really interesting. And people want to know, and I want to know what's going on with that planet. And so my last positive thing would be there's also a battle droid thing. There's also a battle droid from the movies in this show, and I just think it's really cool. And for the bad about this third episode, there's really only two things. The first one would be it just needs to be a little bit longer. That's a big problem with a lot of shows in general nowadays, is these episodes need to be just a little bit longer. And then so the second thing I would say is I would like to know a little bit more about the villains in this story. Obviously, you had a couple scenes with them in the second episode and everything, but they don't have much to do so far, at least 3 episodes in the show yet, and I would just like to know a little bit more about them since they're obviously going to be in more of the plot later on. And so for episode 3, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10, and overall, I'm going to give it a 7.3. This is off to a really good start so far. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm happy to see that Star Wars has what could be another really good show.